So you're running a CPA firm and you've got an offshore team. You know the potential is absolutely huge. But here's the real question. Are you truly getting the most out of it? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down the exact metrics you need to turn that potential into peak performance.
Think about it for a second. Does your offshore operation ever feel like a black box? You send work out, results come back, but what happens in between is kind of a mystery, right? It's a super common feeling for firm owners, and today we are going to crack that box wide open.
And you know, this feeling of uncertainty, it really comes down to what you could call the offshore dilemma. It's this constant push and pull between the amazing goals you're trying to achieve and the sneaky risks that can creep in when you don't have the right oversight.
On one hand, you have the promise, which is why you did this in the first place, the ability to scale up / operational costs and free up your local team to focus on that high-value strategic client work. But on the other hand, there's the peril, that nagging risk of errors, rework, missed deadlines, and just inconsistencies in quality. This is the gap we are going to close right now.
So, how do we bridge that gap? How do we get genuine control and visibility? The solution is actually surprisingly straightforward. Systematic measurement. Performance metrics are the key. They are literally the key to unlocking that black box.
Look, tracking performance directly tackles all those risks we just talked about. And let's be clear, this isn't about micromanaging your team, not at all. It's about guaranteeing quality that meets US standards, it's about ensuring timely delivery when it matters most, and it's about making sure you're getting the maximum possible ROI. This is how you turn raw data into a powerhouse tool for continuous improvement.
All right, let's get practical. We've talked about the why, so now let's build out the what. We're going to put together your core metrics toolkit. These are the absolute essential KPIs you need to start tracking like yesterday. We're going to dive into 7 essential metrics. I want you to think of these as the foundational pillars of a truly high-performing offshore management system. If you can master these 7, you will have a crystal clear picture of your team's effectiveness.
First up, and this is a big one, is the accuracy rate. This is the absolute cornerstone of quality. Here, we're measuring how often errors pop up in everything from bookkeeping to tax filings. And this isn't just about catching mistakes at the very end, it's about making sure every piece of work follows US standards like GAAP, that's Generally Accepted Accounting Principles, and all the IRS rules right from the get-go. A huge mistake is only tracking errors that clients find. A better way? Track your internal review errors too. You should be aiming for a quality rate above 98%.
Next up, turnaround time. In the accounting world, speed is everything, especially during the chaos of tax season. This metric tracks exactly how long it takes to get tasks done, from a simple journal entry all the way up to a major audit. Consistently fast turnaround time, combined with high accuracy, well, that's the true sign of an efficient and really reliable team.
Okay, now we've got 2 powerful metrics that often get confused: volume and utilization. Volume of work is simple. It just measures output. You know, how many tax returns did they do? But utilization rate, that asks a much smarter question. Are we using our resources effectively? It looks at billable versus non-billable hours, giving you this clear, powerful view of your team's real efficiency and your true ROI.
You know, tracking errors is one thing, but what happens after an error is found is just as important. That's where compliance and error resolution comes in. This metric tracks how fast your team finds and fixes mistakes, and this is the crucial part, whether they're actually learning from them. The goal here isn't just to put out fires, it's to stop them from starting again by strengthening your processes.
And finally, please do not overlook the people metrics. Your offshore team's work has a direct line to your clients, so you have to be tracking client satisfaction. And just as important, team engagement and retention. Let's be honest, a happy, motivated, and stable team is your single best guarantee of getting consistent, high-quality work, period.
Okay, so you know what to measure, but how do you actually do it? Let's talk about the practical tools of the trade you'll need to build a seamless performance tracking system.
Think of this as a simple 4-part tech stack. First, project management software, like Asana or Trello, for visibility and accountability. Second, use what you already have. Leverage your accounting platforms like QuickBooks or Xero for real-time quality checks. Third, pull all that data into a KPI dashboard so you can see trends at a glance. And finally, use collaboration tools like Slack or Teams to create those tight feedback loops that are so essential for clear communication and cutting down on errors.
So what happens when you put all of this together? When you combine the right metrics with the right tools? Well, the result is so much more than just better oversight. It's a complete strategic transformation of your entire firm.
And here it is, the payoff in black and white. When you put a system like this in place, you will see your error rate just plummet. And at the exact same time, your team's efficiency and your client satisfaction levels are going to climb. You're no longer just managing a cost center, you are actively driving value and real growth.
The ultimate goal here is to completely change how you think about outsourcing. It stops being just a line item to save some money and becomes what it was always meant to be, a powerful, strategic engine for growing your firm.
The path to clarity and control is paved with data. You now have the 7 core metrics, and you know the tools you need to track them. So the only question left is, are you ready to put them into action and truly maximize the return on your investment?